Now, it's been over 24 hours, 6 a.m. Yesterday is when we heard the first gunshots that emanated from the EDI complex in Pampore in Jammu and Kashmir. But terrorists are still holed up inside the building. We're also getting to know that now security forces have laid a 5-kilometer perimeter around the EDI complex. The terrorists are said to be held in an employee's hostel at a higher floor. So that's why there is a very cautious approach adopted by the CRPF Jawans and J&K police. It's a joint operation. One CRPF Jawan has already been injured in the gun battle. My colleague Shuja is getting us this ground report.
The encounter at the EDI building in Pampore rages on even on the second day. There has been fierce gun battle that has been going on throughout the night. As per the sources, at two occasions during the night, the army and the security forces tried to storm. Yeah, as you can hear, the gunshots and the sounds of explosions are still going on. They can be heard loud and clear. These are explosions perhaps caused due to IEDs and rockets that are being fired at the building. As you can see, smoke is blowing out continuously. We've been told by our sources that during the night the militants fired back and there was an intense the gun battle that was heard by the locals. Let's remember that this encounter began yesterday from 6 in the morning yesterday. There has been this standoff that continues. The militants are holed up here. They are using this concrete building as a bunker and are continuing this standoff. The security forces are only trying to somehow flush these militants by using this kind of gun power here. But clearly the standoff continues. Remember last time around when there was an encounter in this building in February, the security forces had to incur a lot of damages, and perhaps that's why they're being careful and cautious while carrying out this encounter now at this point of time. With cameraman Roof Shujaul Haq in Pampore for India Today.
My colleague Shuja is now joining us from Ground Zero. Shuja, even as the encounter is underway, so not sharing security details at this point of time, but we do know that the gunfight is on for over 24 hours. So these terrorists who are holed up inside the building right now came prepared. Last time, if you can recount for our viewers, the gun battle went on for over 48 hours. This morning, when you were at the spot, gunshots could be heard as well. Intermittent firing is on, as we understand.
Well, that's right. Intermittent firing is on, even as we speak. We can hear, loud explosions of IEDs and rockets being propelled towards the building. During the night also, the residents told us that there were, loud explosions that were heard from this particular spot. Now what is happening here is that the standoff is continuing, and it seems that these militants had come really prepared to ensure that this encounter prolongs. Because the moment the encounter prolongs, they get to create a lot of spectacle around it, and also hope that towards the end of it they could inflict more damage on the security forces. But the army here seems to be taking it very cautiously. Remember, in February this year, when the encounter had happened, the army had suffered a lot of damages. 2 captains, were killed at that point of time. So it looks like this time around they are taking it slow, but it looks from the manner in which this operation is going on, the army and the security forces seem to be trying to bring down the building in itself, the kind of IEDs that are being used. But the fact that it is a huge concrete structure, that is making the entire thing very, very difficult. Also, it provides the militants a perfect hiding spot. It is like a concrete bunker that they have created out of this structure. where they are hiding, and the fact that there are so many rooms. The room to room intervention is something that is going to be a massive challenge for the army if they want to enter the building and create that kind of a situation. So as of now, while the encounter rages on, the standoff continues. The information that we have is that the militants could be in 2 to 3 in number, and they have come yesterday specifically to enter this building, create this kind of a standoff, and ensure that it prolongs for a lot of time.
All right, Shuja, thanks for joining us. We'll come back to you for more operation updates as and when the official word also comes in about which stage of the operation we're looking at, but getting some more breaking news at this point of time.